नमस्कार।
नमस्कार।
सारा आकाश में आपका स्वागत है। मैं हूँ विजय लक्ष्मी और ये मेरे मित्र पीताम्बर। एक छोटी सी बात जिंदगी को पूरी तरह बदल सकती है, लेकिन माता पिता को बच्चे में बदलाव का बीज बोना पड़ता है। परिमल के लिए उसकी माँ ही उसकी दुनिया थी। उसने कभी उसके बिना जीवन की कल्पना भी नहीं की थी, लेकिन उसकी माँ आशा शिक्षा का महत्व जानती थी। कहानी विकल्प एक राह दिखाती है। मेरे दोस्त पीताम्बर द्वारा लिखित कहानी विकल्प सुनिए।
The option. Asha got up very early in the morning. She quickly finished her morning chores and got into the puja room. Before that, she called out her children, Daksha and Parimal, to get ready for the morning arti. Daksha and Parimal got ready and were there in time in the puja room. After arti, they sought Almighty Lord Krishna's blessings. They touched their mother's feet and accepted the prasad with humility. This was the customary practice in the family to seek God's blessings and pray Him for a good day. Are we going anywhere? Parimal asked. Yes, we are going to Baleswar, Asha said. It is a big surprise, Parimal said. Yes, just wait. It is going to be a bigger surprise, Asha said. Asha, Daksha, and Parimal had a fun-filled journey, munching fruits, taking rest under the tree, and taking water. There was no bus or any transport available to go to Baleswar from their village in those days. They reached Baleswar around noon, after a long walk of 10 miles. Soon Asha took them to a big building. They were escorted to a room that was the headmaster's office. Asha introduced her son Parimal, who would take admission in class 4. Parimal was shocked. His mother did not say a word about his admission in a school at Baleswar, but he kept quiet. His mother might get hurt if he said anything. His mother had taken the decision. After the admission was over, they went to a pure vegetarian hotel where no onion and garlic were used. Asha's family was not only purely vegetarian but also deeply religious. She was an educated woman, though she passed only class 2. She wanted to read. Her teacher considered her very studious or rather brilliant, but her father decided to discontinue her from school because he thought further education had no value for girls. The teacher Vanamali tried to convince her father that Asha had a great future and that she could be a great teacher. Her father laughed and said that she did not have to do any job. She could put her signature and could read something. That was enough. She should be a good mother, a good wife. She should learn to manage her house. But reading up to class 2 was not enough for Asha. She requested her teachers to provide some books. She would read at home when she was free from household work. The desire to read spurred her on. Banmali kept his promise to supply books, and Asha continued to read. She completed reading of Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavat Puran, Shiva Puran, and so on. She remembered the stories and the verses and narrated them very lucidly. She was greatly influenced by Lord Krishna. Once she was asked by her father to read the Gita to a visiting saint to the village. Then the monk explained the sloka with its deep spiritual meaning. Asha joined the monk in elucidating the meaning with an example from Mahabharata. The monk was stunned. The villagers present were greatly surprised, including her father. Her teacher Banmali was overwhelmed with joy. He could only bless her. saying that she had profound knowledge and deep insight. That was her only certificate that she often talked about to Parimal. And Parimal wondered if she had read a little more, if her father had allowed her to go to school, what she would not have achieved. One day she told Parimal that she was Lord Krishna's gopi and that she derived a lot of strength and energy from Lord Krishna. Parimal didn't understand much from her talk, but he could vouch on any platform that no one was as devoted to Bhagavan Krishna as she was. As they were returning from Baleshwar, a thought flashed on her mind. Had I read a little more, and had I become a teacher, I could have supported my children very well. I would not have to beg anyone for anything. That was wishful thinking. She would have to fight against her fate. When they reached home, it was late in the evening. Quickly, Asha took bath, worshipped Lord Krishna, and prepared dinner. They sat down for dinner. Parimal had been silent throughout the return journey. Without a word, he had his dinner because his mother would not appreciate anyone not taking food. Asha and Daksh were talking, but Parimal was silent. They understood the cause of his silence. The sadness of separation from his mother had overtaken him. Asha was unaware of the brewing storm. The clouds had gathered, but she never knew that there would be a cloud burst. Asha and Daksha had completed their dinner, but they were still discussing how well the day had passed. It's a good day, Ma, Daksha said with a smile. The dam of patience of Parimal gave way. The waves of emotion rose high and splashed all over him. It's not a good day. It is the worst day of my life, Parimal said. Why should it be? You have been admitted to one of the best schools in Baleshwar. You will get good education. You will get to play. There is a big field. It is so green and beautiful. You always dreamt of reading in a good school. I have been thinking you are very happy, Asha said. Happy? How can I be happy without you, Ma? Parimal burst out. Your Ma is always here. When holidays come, you will come home. I will prepare all kinds of pitha, cakes. We will enjoy together, Asha said. You are talking of days? I cannot think of moments without you, Parimal said. His voice got choked. With a thin smile, Asha said, at the beginning, you will be sad, but gradually you will get used to living without your Ma. Impossible. I can't get sleep if I don't put my hand on you. Have I ever slept without you all these years? Have I ever eaten without you all these years? Parimal's throat was getting dried up. See, Parimal, it is only a matter of time before you forget me, Asha said. I cannot and will not forget you, Ma. Parimal broke down. Daksha was walking up to Parimal to console him. Asha gestured him not to. Look at me. I told your father that I could not live without him, but I am living, eating, sleeping, and doing everything. You will get over this phase of your life. Asha tried to convince Parimal. You are different. I am not like you. I can't bear this pang of separation. Parimal was determined not to accept the proposition. Try to understand. One day, when I am gone, you will live. That is the go of the world, Asha said calmly. Don't ever say that to me. I can't live. Who will remind me to comb my hair? Who will scold me when I make mistakes? Who will show me light in the darkness? Parimal was crying out loudly. Asha got up, took Parimal to her bosom, and held him firmly. You, my dear, you will do all these things. You are strong, you are intelligent, and you are capable. You will take care of yourself. Both were crying. Daksha could not help crying. When emotions came down, Parimal said, I will read at Kalyanpur school. I will walk to school every day and come back home in the evening. Asha reasoned with him. It is 4 miles from our house to Kalyanpur. You cannot commute 8 miles every day. You will be tired. You cannot read. I will, Ma. I will take all pains to stay with you, Parimal contended. So, will you not go? Is it final? Asha was firm and strong. No, I will be with you. Parimal was firm. You should have told me there at the school. Asha feigned anger. Ma, I couldn't tell anything because it was a question of your prestige. What will the headmaster think? I am a disobedient son. I do not respect my mother. You should have told me all about it before we went, Parimal said. Are you not disobedient? Are you not disrespecting me? Asha said. No, I am sharing my feelings which I cannot do in public. Parimal said. Okay, fine. Just tell me one thing, honestly. What would you like to do? To work in the sun or work under a fan? Be honest. Asha was hopeful. I would love to work under a fan, Parimal said. That settles the issue. You will go to Baleshwar. Asha saw an opening. I didn't understand. Parimal was confused. I will give you 2 situations. You choose, but be honest. Suppose you stay here with me. You have to go to the field. You have to work in the sun, rain, mud, sand, stone, and whatnot. But if you go to Baleshwar and read well, which you will do, I'm sure, you will be a great man. You will have your office in a spacious room with a beautiful table and a comfortable chair. Above all, there will be fan that gives cool breeze. Asha looked at him with a hope. Ma, I still prefer to be with you. Parimal's voice was feeble. I will always be with you if you read well, Asha said. But you will be alone, Parimal protested. Parents have to sacrifice for children's happiness, Asha said. From today, Ma, your dream is my dream, Parimal said. Thank you.
तो यह थी विकल्प की कहानी। धूप में या पंखे के नीचे काम करने के सरल लेकिन शक्तिशाली विकल्प ने परिमल को एक नई राह दिखाई। शिक्षा ही जीवन है, शिक्षा ही प्रगति है। माँ का प्यार और घर की खुशियाँ जीवन में गहरा अर्थ रखती हैं, इसमें कोई संदेह नहीं है। लेकिन शिक्षा की वेदी पर माता पिता और बच्चे दोनों को त्याग करना पड़ता है और बलिदान भी देना पड़ता है। आशा एक विकल्प देकर परिमल का मन बदल देती है, एक ऐसी प्रेरणा जो परिमल के जीवन की दिशा बदल देती है। हमारा साथ देने के लिए धन्यवाद। फिर मिलेंगे सारा आकाश में एक नई कहानी के साथ। नमस्ते।
नमस्ते।